Are you going through separation? Your wife has left you and she doesn't want to come back? If you are, then probably you would be making one of the biggest mistakes that you shouldn't be making. Most people tell you to do this, but it really doesn't work. And what is that mistake? That is convincing her to come back. Convincing her or telling her to come back. Using your logic, explaining to her why should she come back. According to me, that is the biggest mistake. Would you like to know why? Continue watching this video. I totally understand that you are into a panic zone. Your wife has left you, she doesn't want to come back. You're telling yourself, what should I do? And that can lead you into a lot of depression, a lot of frustration, a lot of anger. I totally understand as I'm working with hundreds of men like you. And during this time, the most sensible thing that appears to be is to explain to your wife why should she come back. You might go to her house or call her up and explain to her that you got children. For the sake of those children, you got to be together. A couple who is separated will not be a great thing for the growth of the children. You might tell her that, try to understand the society, think about her parents. You might use a lot of things to explain to her to come back. But if you have done these things, you would know that they don't work. Though people around you tell you that it's a great thing, but in reality, it doesn't work. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 reasons why it doesn't work. And after that, I'm going to tell you the 4 things you should do if you want to get your wife back. Before we get into the 3 reasons, as always, this video is for husbands who want to create an amazing marriage. I call them as lovers and not for haters. Haters are those people who keep asking these questions where they say, why these videos are created only for husbands. Even wives, even the wives need to change. Women are like this and men are like that. Those people will never have, they will have a great reason. They have a great excuse, but never a great marriage. But lovers are not like that. Lovers are people who would like to understand, who would like to learn, who would like to create an amazing marriage. So if you're a hater, please stop watching this video. And if you're a lover, continue watching. The first reason is this. The human brain follows a law called more you persist, it resists. So anything you push yourself against, the other thing that the thing you're pushing against also pushes back. Like, for example, you're fighting against sleep so that you can stay awake the night before the exam so that you can study. And more you persist, there's a resistance from your body. You want to go to bed. You tell your children, there's a box over there, don't touch it. What happens? All the more they're going to go to that box and they're going to open it to figure out what's inside. So the human brain is such that anytime we are told not to do something, we feel like doing it. So when you tell your wife not to stay away from you, when you tell your wife to come back, whereas she doesn't want to, there's a resistance that gets created. The second reason is emotions are more powerful than logic. I'll give you an example of this. You go to a shopping mall and you look at these beautiful dresses around, and you know consciously that you have enough dress, enough clothes, but there is a part of you which overtakes that reasoning. Even in this case, it is the same. Her emotions towards you are not of love, not of understanding, not of care, because of whatever happened. And now you're pushing her through your logic to change it. You will never be able to change those emotions by using logic. The third reason is she left you not because you asked her to leave. It's because of the experiences she had in the marriage. So imagine this. It is not a situation in your case where your marriage was going great and one morning you told her, love, please leave. Don't come back. And you told her with this tone, even though your marriage was going great, and she left you. Now, if you go to her and tell her that, love, please come back, she'll come back. But I bet that did not happen. What happened in your marriage was you consistently had fights, arguments. There were the moments of love, understanding, care, appreciation, gratitude. Those moments went down. And the fights, arguments, criticism, defensiveness that went up. And that led to separation. So, talking to her, trying to convince her, will not change her experience that she had in the marriage. So, the third reason is the decisions that are made through experiences of people can only be changed by experiences, not by talking. And now let us talk about what are the things you got to do. And before we continue, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead, subscribe to this channel, press on that bell icon, because every week I put up a video on relationships, marriage, relationship science, separation, divorce, having an awesome marriage. So that when you press that bell icon, subscribe, you get the notification first. And if you are liking this video so far, please click on the like button. So let's continue. What do you do? There are four things I want to talk about if you want to get your wife back. The first one is, for the time being, forget about getting your wife back. Forget about talking on that topic. Because more you talk on that topic, you're only making her decision get stronger. So instead of that, focus on having connecting conversations. Even it means just for a moment, even it means just 2 3 dialogues, even if it means just 1 minute, focus on creating connecting conversations. Initially, if your wife has blocked you, she doesn't talk to you nicely, it could be one way, and that's fine, but begin with that. The second thing is a request instead of convincing. The request looks like, love, it would be nice if you can come back, would you like to come back? Now, do this requesting part only after having enough positive conversations. Because if you do requesting when she's angry, when those new positive experiences are not created, then she will repel, saying with all the more anger that now you're requesting, but you created hell for me when I was in the marriage. So, first, create these positive experiences for her. Even if it takes days, weeks, months, that's fine. But you have to start with creating positive experiences. And once that is done, get into requesting instead of convincing. The third thing is, be okay with the no. When you request her, she might tell you that no, I don't want to come back, ever want to come back. At those moments, it is consider that as an opportunity. Instead of reacting, respond to that by saying, all right, I'm not going to push you, that's totally fine. Because when you do that, you become attractive. You appear to be an amazing husband. You appear to be a mature person. And people like mature people. People get attracted to mature people. And the fourth one is, get into a coaching program. Get a coach or a mentor to support you on your journey to getting your wife back. Because right now you're sitting on a time bomb and it's ticking, and it can only move in two directions. One, it can go towards divorce, or if you start working on your marriage in a systematic way, it can go towards connection. If you are interested in knowing more about this coaching program, if you are interested in understanding relationship science, then I invite you for a very special masterclass that I do every week. It's called Three Secrets to Bring Back Love, Three Secrets to Make Your Wife Irresistibly Loving. Just click on the link that is there out here. I have also given this link in the description, and I'll see you at one of the masterclasses. And before you leave, I would like you to share this video with somebody out there who will benefit from watching this video. There are a lot of people who are going through a lot of pain in their relationships, and they need hope, they need confidence at this moment. And your act of generosity by sharing this video can save somebody's marriage. It can also save their children's childhood. So please go ahead, share this video, and before you leave, go to the comment section and write one thing that you have learned from watching this video. Until we connect again, as always, keep your love story alive. Bye-bye.